Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today we're going to be doing your stalkers reading. So get comfy. I'm going to explain a little bit more about what this means if you're new to the channel. But in essence, we're going to be diving deep and spying a little bit and seeing who is thinking a little bit too much about you and why. Okay? I'm going to be talking about that a little bit more in the section of the reading that in which you get to see the cards. But here, I just want to welcome you. I want to thank you for being here, for showing up, for clicking on this video. I know how many videos are out there, so it does mean the world to me that you're here. And that somehow, something, the energetic algorithm of the universe brought us together. I don't know, it feels nice. So please go ahead and subscribe and like if you haven't already. I would love to have you here for future readings. And let's get started. Let's see what is up and who is thinking a little bit too much about you. Okay? Who are new in the channel, this is a very lighthearted reading. It's not actually going to talk about stalkers, not real ones anyway. It's just a reading to, tap into the energy of those who are paying a little bit too much attention to you and why. So if someone is crushing on you, they're going to show up here. If someone is hating on you, they're going to show up here. If someone is, thinking about you because they want to talk to you about something, all of those things are going to show up here. And all you need to do is identify with the description given who is who. So that's kind of like the game of this reading. If you feel like sharing, I always love to hear a little bit more about the tea. So if you can identify one of these quote unquote stalkers, you can comment down below and tell me, oh my god, the first one, I totally know who that is. Things like that are really fun, and as a community, I really enjoy it. So Pisces, get comfy. I'm gonna be tapping into 3 different energies in this reading, and this is good for Pisces Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you would like to support this space. It means the world to me, and it really, really does make a difference to the gods of the algorithm. And let's see, universe, angels, beings of love, and light, please bring in the most accurate description, the most detailed messages, and the best advice for Pisces about the first energy here that's thinking a little bit too much about them. Let us know why. Who is this and why are they thinking so much about Pisces? Oh god, we have the Tower. I'm gonna be reading cards upright, by the way, just so you know. It's a personal preference. Some readings I do with just upright cards. Okay, so it seems here like something has happened in the life of a Sagittarius. This could be a Sagittarius, it doesn't have to be the case. But there is someone here and their world has been flipped upside down, okay? Their world has been flipped upside down. They're going through a Tower moment that's really strong. They're having a really hard time being patient with themselves, with others. They're receiving karma for things that they did maybe years ago. And it's like they can very clearly tell, like, oh my god, this is totally happening to me because I wished ill upon this person who was going through this. Or I judged this other person and said that they were this, that, and the other while they were going through this difficulty. Now I'm going through that difficulty. There is someone here that is going through it, Pisces, okay? And this person is thinking about you, okay? They're thinking about you from a state of heartache, heartbreak. In some cases, for some of you, this person wants to ask for your help. It's like they see their life, their world blowing up in flames, and they're like, oh my god, I think Pisces could help me, but I let them down somehow, or I disappointed them or betrayed them in the past, and now it's like I don't have their wisdom, I don't have their advice, I don't have their healing abilities in some cases to help. So this person is really like freaking out, and they're thinking that you could be that savior energy, that you could help them, but they know that they are kind of like reaping what they sowed, or like they
are seeing the results of what they planted, and it's not good. It's like they don't have a good relationship with you anymore because of how they treated you. This could be a very egotistical person. This could be someone who's very self-centered, only think about themselves, about what they need. They may be someone who in the past have invalidated your emotions, your process, your healing, minimized it, you know, being manipulative, gaslit you and everything. This could be someone who in their life they're dealing with a Leo, or they're dealing with an Aquarius perhaps, maybe a Cancer. They're trying, it's like the only way that this person knows to get themselves out of difficult situations is through work. So it's like when they're in pain, they work. When they're sad, they work as a way of not feeling their emotions. But right now, it seems like work is not even alleviating that for them. I think they're going to be making some kind of move here, okay? They may be approaching you, driving to you, moving closer to you, visiting you without, you know, notice. They may be calling you out of nowhere as well to talk. And they may be asking some very irritating questions, okay? They may be asking a lot of things that are just like, you know, very dense, very intense, and kind of like this little rays here. It's like the ones that you see when in cartoons, they're letting you know that a part of the body like is aching, right? It's like they emanate from the part of the body of the cartoon where it hurts. Usually it's used a lot in like teeth, like tooth pain and stuff like that. That could have something to do with this. But it seems like their conversation, response, their questions are going to be very like triggering to you or very irritating to you. It seems like they know how annoying they are and they don't care. They seem to be quite desperate. Their world seems to be falling apart for reals. But in a way, I feel like they know that a lot of the negative things that they are experiencing, they brought upon themselves. And that they don't have anyone to blame. So yeah, that person is thinking about you and they're probably going to be reaching out to you in a very like sudden, slightly disrespectful way. Okay, so heads up. If you can tell who this is, or you have a suspicion of who this could be, comment below, let me know. You don't have to give any, you know, relevant kind of like private information. Just a little bit of like, I think that could be this person. You know, that kind of comment, it's good. Also, if you would like additional information about your particular situations, I'm offering personalized readings at this time. They're $55 only. And they offer you the opportunity to ask a question to the cards about your life, your specific situation, and get all the details delivered in a video like this, but just for you, obviously private, in which we can both, you know, work on getting you those answers that you're hoping for. If something doesn't resonate with you in this reading or any of the public readings, that's fine. Remember that a lot of people watches these videos, thank God. And that means that not everything is going to be for you. Some messages are going to be for other people watching. All right, universe, please provide us with all the information for this second energy that is thinking a lot about Pisces right now and why. Let's see. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and immediately what I'm getting intuitively is someone being like, well, it was good as long, like, while it lasted. It was good while it lasted. Like, inevitably, Pisces was gonna get up again. Or inevitably, Pisces was gonna go down. It's like, I feel like this person thinks you had a down moment, maybe the last couple of years. You've been more private, more chill, more relaxed. I don't know. But they somehow think that you were, if they see you as competition, that you were taking some kind of break. and that they would benefit from you having that break because you were no longer a competition for that time, but they knew that eventually you were going to get back up again and basically be competition again, and probably kind of like take them out of the first spot in whatever industry or whatever they consider you a competition in. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This could be someone who, it's like they try to be objective and honest and real, but sometimes the way that they say things is just unnecessarily sharp. And people know this about them. People have told them time and time again that they don't like how rude they are. They still think that this is like a good thing to be. And don't get me wrong, I mean, saying things as they are is a good thing. Being able to tell it as it is a good thing. But being unnecessarily rude is not, you know? It's not the same. And this person tends to be unnecessarily rude, okay? This person has had a very good time recently. Well, maybe you were struggling, okay? Maybe while you were struggling with money or finances, resources, they were living at large, not offering help, you know, being kind of like in their own little world. And now it's like the wheel of fortune is shifting again. And now it's like you're coming back into your resources. You're coming back into your first place, into your fame, into your success. And they're like, well, my 15 minutes of fame are over, or my 15 minutes of prosperity are over. This could be someone who has implemented magic consciously to steal this from you, okay? Maybe they knew that was a very long stretch and that it would only work for a little bit if it worked at all. And they kind of see whatever it is that they did come to an end here. For some, it may not have been like active magic, right? Not necessarily someone sitting down doing some bunch of stuff and like lighting candles and doing spell jars. It may be more like just someone being jealous and like hoping for you not to do well. And it's like inevitably you come back to the top and they're like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. That was bound to happen eventually, right? Pisces was not gonna get defeated, or they weren't gonna like stay down for long. But it's kind of fucked up because it seems like this person enjoyed it when you were down low, and it doesn't seem like this person offered any help or anything like that. You may have even asked for help from this person and they may have denied it because it felt good for them to be able to do that. That's so fucked up. Like this can be kind of like a really like shitty person. Now, I see that they are, honestly, what I'm getting is that they're saying goodbye to all the blessings in their life. I feel like this person feels like they stole your blessings, that those blessings were not theirs, and that now you have claimed them back, and that now it's like they don't get no blessings. They have this really like self-defeating concept about themselves. They don't see themselves as worthy. They don't see themselves as talented. It's like they see themselves as a little rat who can only, you know, settle for whatever they can have. It's like they think very poorly of themselves, like very, very poorly, like fucked up poorly. It may not be apparent to the surface, but they think of themselves in a way that is very cruel. And so they're saying goodbye to all of their blessings, assuming that they're gonna need to steal blessings from someone else now. Because for I don't know what reason, they feel like it's impossible for them to just have success on their own, with their own merit. For some reason, this person feels like that's not even a possibility, not even like a remote possibility. It's like they feel like unless they steal from someone, they don't have anything. Fascinating. This could be like a magician kind of person, but in a very, very shadow aspect. Like it's very dense. And it's quite frankly very sad. Because this person could work hard, have good karma, do their own thing, and be blessed just like everybody else. But they for some reason they feel like they're cursed, and the only way that they can have anything is if they steal it from someone. But of course they're gonna be cursed with bad karma if they do this time and time again. It's like, you know what I mean? Like judgment is never gonna go in their favor. Maybe they have been doing this for a long, long time and they know that, and they know that judgment is just not gonna go in their favor. So that would be energy number 2. Do you know who that is? Comment below. Do you have any idea of who that could be? Let me know. Also, I want to thank everyone who booked for 2026 and the forecast. The spots have been filled. Thank you so much to all of you who are getting, your forecast for next year. I don't think I'm going to be opening any more spots. 10 spots are plenty of work for me for this last 4 months of the year. So, but I'll let you know if anything. I don't think so though. You can get personalized readings though. Those are $55 per reading. All right, so the third energy universe, please provide us with the most accurate information, the best advice for the third energy that is most thinking about Pisces right now, and why. Who is this and why are they thinking about Pisces? Okay, something about a move or something about travel. This person lives in a different country than you do. This could be someone that you met through your travels at some point. This could be someone who's thinking about moving to your country, and they've been thinking about talking to you about it for recommendations and things like that, but it's like they always forget. You may be in their to-do list, like, oh, talk to Pisces and ask them about their country, and it's like they continue to postpone it because they don't know how to reach you, or they don't know what's the best way or the fastest way to reach you. There's something happening in their life that is generating this change. It has nothing to do with you. Okay, something is happening with where they live, in their particular country, city, neighborhood. Something is going on that is just not favorable for them anymore, and so they're thinking about this. They're grieving something. They're having a hard time appreciating where they are. And they see where you live. Maybe they've been there before, maybe not, but it's like they see kind of like a solution to a problem that they're experiencing over there. This could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. This could be someone who's very prosperous, but maybe a move like this would still require some financial effort, right? They're trying to make that choice and they want to talk to you and they're thinking every single day about talking to you, but they just postpone it. I don't know. This could be someone from the past, someone you've known when you were maybe way younger, or from like childhood or school or something, and this person is maybe thinking about this at this time. It's not someone you talked to like a lot. It's someone who's like, oh, that friend from childhood that I haven't heard from in ages, that I've always gotten along very well with, that kind of thing. So expect their message, their call, their invitation for coffee or something, and if they don't tell you what it's probably for something like this. They want to have an ally. It's like they're thinking, well, if I move to this country and Pisces is the only person that I know, not only do I need recommendations, but it's also good to have someone who can, be there for me if there's an emergency, or guide me through any processes that I can't figure out. This could be someone who, for example, doesn't speak the language in the country or something, and they feel like it would be very important to have you on their side. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Virgo, okay? And even if they speak the language, it could just be give them peace of mind to know that they have an ally in you for this kind of thing. Now, this could be maybe not necessarily about moving to your country or city. It could be about moving to the company that you work in as well. Okay, so this could be someone who's like, hey, I've seen that, where you work, you have really good like benefits and stuff. Like, is there any way I could get in there? Like, what do you know? Are they looking for someone in any area? It's like they're going to try to prick your brain. I think that you're going to be perfectly okay with that. I think you're going to be very helpful if they do come around to ask, because I do feel like they've been postponing it and procrastinating it for like a while. Um, there is no hidden agenda. There are no weird feelings here. This is just a person who's constantly thinking, oh my god, I need to write to Pisces. I need to write to Pisces. Okay? If this person does come into your life again, I think it would be a blessing. This seems to be someone who, you know, maybe was a really good friend at some point, or maybe like a love interest at some point, and things maybe didn't work out, but they didn't not work out. You know, like they're a friend. You know, they're good. So if you have any idea of who this could be, comment below, let me know. And please check everything out in the description box. Like and subscribe if you would like to support this channel. It means the world to me. I love you, Pisces, to the moon and back, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, my loves.